Hollywood waves, where fame begins.
What if I told you one of the internet's most famous street singers never actually left the streets? Allie Sherlock went from singing on the sidewalks of Dublin to performing in front of millions. But her story in 2026 isn't what most people expect. Before the fame, before the millions of views, Allie Sherlock was just a young girl with a guitar in Dublin, Ireland. She started busking at a very young age, performing on Grafton Street, one of the busiest streets in the city, day after day. She sang in front of strangers, hoping someone would stop and listen. And eventually, they did. But here's what most people don't notice. It wasn't just one video that made Allie Sherlock famous. It was consistency. One video goes viral, then another, different songs, different days, but the same powerful voice, and slowly, the algorithm started recognizing her. More recommendations, more exposure, more people discovering her every single day. That's how she didn't just go viral once, she stayed viral. Everything changed when her performances started going viral online. Videos of her singing powerful covers began spreading across YouTube, gaining millions of views almost overnight. People were shocked. How could someone so young have such a strong voice? Soon, she wasn't just a street performer anymore. She was becoming a global internet sensation. As her popularity grew, so did the opportunities. She appeared on TV shows, performed on bigger stages, and built a massive fan base around the world. Even major artists and industry professionals started noticing her. But while everything was changing, one thing stayed the same. As her popularity grew, she didn't just perform alone anymore. She started collaborating with other musicians, working with producers, and stepping into a more professional music environment. This was a big shift, because moving from street performances to working inside the music industry is not easy. It requires learning, adapting, and proving yourself all over again. And step by step, she began doing exactly that. Unlike many viral stars, Allie didn't completely leave her roots behind. Even after gaining fame, she kept returning to the streets. Why? Because that's where it all started. That's where she connected with real people, face to face. For her, it wasn't just about fame. It was about the love of music. As her videos kept going viral, her fan base exploded across social media. Millions of people started following her journey, not just for her voice, but for her story. Every new upload, every street performance, every cover kept pulling in more viewers from around the world. And, unlike many viral artists, her audience didn't disappear. It kept growing, stronger, more loyal, year after year. But there's something else many people don't realize. Allie Sherlock didn't just stick to covers. Over time, she started working on her own original music, developing her sound, experimenting with new styles, and slowly transitioning from a cover artist into a complete musician. Because going viral is one thing, but building a real music career, that's a completely different challenge. In a world where many artists change after fame, Allie stayed real. No matter how big she gets, she hasn't forgotten where she came from. And fans respect that, because it's not just about talent, it's about authenticity. But her journey hasn't been perfect. Growing up in the spotlight comes with pressure, expectations from fans, constant attention online, and the challenge of proving she's more than just a viral singer. Not every moment is easy, and not every performance goes viral, but that's part of the journey. And now, the big question is, what comes next? Will she fully step into the global music industry, releasing more original songs, touring even bigger stages, or will she continue balancing both worlds, fame and street performing, just like she does now? Because one thing is clear, Allie Sherlock is no longer just a street performer. She's building a legacy. So the real question is, will Allie Sherlock become one of the biggest artists in the world? Or will she always stay connected to the streets that made her? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.